Welcome back. It happened a long time ago, and the Vietnam War was a very painful chapter in our history. Now, there's one organization that includes many Vietnam veterans that has been working for decades to help people in Vietnam, including children. This afternoon, we have John and Julie Abbey here to talk more about the D.O.V.E Fund and the recent trip again to Southeast Asia. You've been there how many times?
19.
15.
15 times. I found out about D.O.V.E Fund last year and was blown away by what you all do. This has been around for 24 years, raising money to go over there and really, well, John, give me a laundry list of some of the programs they have going on there.
Well, thank you, Dan. Well, we start with 58 schools that we've built over the 24 years. Built. Raised the funds, used local labor, and constructed these schools, many additions, hundreds of clean water wells, thousands of scholarships for children to go to school over the years, microfinance for women. We've had hundreds, probably in the thousands now, women receive microfinance opportunities through the D.O.V.E Fund, solar lights for unelectrified areas, food, medicine, clothing for people with leprosy, and the list goes on.
Julie, so you and John have been a part of this for such a long time now. John is a Vietnam veteran.
Right.
And you are around a lot of other veterans too. What's your experience seeing these veterans go back there and see some good after all this horrible experience?
We've taken so many veterans back, and they've all been so nervous going there and coming back. They've all just been so grateful because it really, my husband says Vietnam was a time. It was a time. And that time is different now. It's a place now. And these people have healed from coming on these trips with us. So that was never the intention, but that is a result.
Let's go back 24 years. You first start going over there. The war was, 30 years in the past. But what was your experience going to Vietnam, dealing with the government? And dealing with the paperwork, all the things you had to get through, and how things have been smoothed over now that they know who the D.O.V.E Fund is and seen the track record?
Sure. Clearly there was suspicion or doubt about what our intentions may have been 24 years ago. The legacy of war still was a great shadow over the country, and it remains today in many ways. But through a lot of hard work by many people based here in Toledo, Ohio, believe it or not, we've worked through all those issues with the government. We stand as a very experienced and trusted non-governmental organization in Vietnam, and we stay above the fray on politics, and we've found ourselves very successful doing it.
Yeah, Julie, so really there's no tension over there at all? They're just like, oh, the D.O.V.E Fund is back and they're doing some great things for us and they're very welcoming, or is that oversimplifying?
No, that's it in a nutshell. They're very grateful and loving people, and really, I mean, the pictures speak everything.
It looks like when you go over there, there's a lot of luncheons, a lot of dinners, a lot of welcome parties, and a lot of speaking, and just basically getting to know these people, despite the difference in the language. The universal love language, I suppose, works.
Yeah. In our travels, this most recent trip, we went to 34 different D.O.V.E Fund projects to check on them, see how they're doing, and learn from what we've experienced in the time we've built these projects. And each one was a cultural highlight. We got to share and be with people and see the appreciation, as Julie said, that people have for what's been done. Again, these are the people most adversely impacted by the legacies of war, and they still are looking for a way out.
Now, is this both in what used to be North Vietnam as well as South Vietnam, or I mean, it's one country now, but do you go all over the country, or do you primarily go on areas where you were fighting in South Vietnam?
We focus on the central part of the country, which previously during wartime was where the DMZ was located.
Sure.
In fact, we actually have a school built on the DMZ, the old DMZ, that still has our students there today, built about 20 years ago. So we spend most of our time in two provinces where the most adverse effects of war are found. And we found that there's many opportunities there, and we focus on them.
I want to put up the information if anyone has a desire for more information. dovefund.org, beautiful website, and that's the number to call for more information. Before we go, Julie, share with me the photograph on the set here behind us. The children are what's the sign they're showing?
So they're doing the piece, and the new thing is they're all doing love. It's all about love now. So And this D.O.V.E is love.
That's so beautiful. John, Julie, thanks so much for
Thanks
coming
so
in. I'm
much.
tearing up.